Scandal behind the glamour. Sam Heughan and the tragedy of a man drawn into a personal struggle. Social media was shocked when Sam Heughan, a famous Scottish actor, posted a long status on his personal page, opening with the words, "I am also a victim." Immediately, the media and fans flocked to him, wondering in confusion, victim of what? The beginning of a warning. That morning, Sam woke up with a feeling of insecurity and restlessness. For more than a year, he had been silent, trying to stay calm in the face of rumors and pressure from the media, from fans, and from those who took advantage of the public to spread false information. But today, he felt he could no longer remain silent. On his blue-ticked Instagram page, Sam posted a long caption. "I've had enough. I'm Sam Heughan, actor, friend, colleague, but I recently discovered that I'm also a victim in the scandal between Catriona Balfe and her husband. An apology is not enough, a correction is not enough. Today, I choose to speak the truth. Even though it hurts, I want everyone to know, there are things behind the spotlight that no one sees." The post was accompanied by a black and white photo of Sam, his eyes distant, his face solemn. Below the post, comments began to pour in. What victim? What happened between Catriona and her husband? Is there a big scandal? Immediately, entertainment newspapers, gossip sites, and international news channels rushed to investigate, looking for clues. But Sam doesn't want him to speculate. He prepares himself with an orderly, coherent, emotional narrative. Showbiz relationships and hidden secrets. First of all, to understand Sam's story, we need a bit of context. In the entertainment world, Sam and Catriona Balfe were once close colleagues. They starred together in many charity events, gala dinners and international award ceremonies. Both are influential names, especially among fans of romantic films, television and cinema. The relationship between Catriona and her husband, in this fictional story, has gone through many events behind the scenes, rumors of infidelity, financial conflicts, pressure from the media, and many anonymous calls to the press and social networks. The story spread, the defectors spread the news, the defenders remained anonymous, leaving the truth shrouded in a fog of rumors. Sam had witnessed many small fragments of the story. Midnight phone calls, small conversations between artists, secret messages from some people in Catriona's team. But he never dared to speak out for fear of being dragged into the vortex of scandal, being labeled as a scandal exploiter. However, during his personal investigation, Sam discovered that there was a third party, someone few people knew, who had taken advantage of Catriona and her husband's names to manipulate rumors, using scam bait, spreading fake news, using fake emails, impersonating PR staff to spread bad news to the media. And those fake emails were sometimes sent to Sam, making him an indirect victim, caught up in anonymous accusations, being falsely accused, being suspected. And that's when Sam understood, if he didn't speak up, this truth would be suppressed forever. Sam's account. I am also a victim. Sam shared details in his post. About 8 months ago, I started receiving anonymous emails, accusing me of being involved in an unusual relationship with woman X, no name, no photo, but the combination of words as if someone knew everything. Then, several social media accounts started spreading that Sam Heughan was between Catriona and her husband, that I was the one who came between them, destroying their happiness. Those posts had a huge number of shares, abusive comments, and baseless accusations. Sam said he went to a lawyer, asked someone to verify the emails sent to him. They came from fake addresses, unknown servers, IPs from intermediate countries. He was even offered to talk to a few bloggers or gossip channels to explain, but they kept silent or refused. Perhaps the news was worth more than the truth. Sam continued, I tried to contact Catriona directly, texting her, please don't drag me into this. She didn't respond, at least not publicly. I understand she had her own reasons for staying silent. But at galas, when I stood near her, I saw her avoiding her gaze, sometimes with a worried look. Once, after the party, I heard her whisper to her manager, "I don't want Sam to be affected." But when I went to share, she pulled back. Sam also recounted that once, at a private charity event, he and Catriona's fictional husband bumped into each other backstage. Her husband smiled politely and struck up a conversation as usual. But behind her back, one of her husband's assistants secretly handed Sam a small note, which read, "I know you're being dragged into this. Stay away so you don't get hurt." Sam kept the note as proof. Sam did not miss either mentions the mental pressure. "I can't sleep. I look at my phone screen every night with the fear of new emails accusing me. I wonder, how do my fans see me? If I accidentally post the wrong sentence, misunderstand, get slandered, affect my family, my work, am I responsible?" Finally, Sam writes, "I don't ask her, Catriona, or her husband to speak up. I don't need a big apology, I also need a report. I just need. Everyone knows, I am also a victim of the black media, a victim of the name-spreading tactic, and the staff of using another name to cover up and stay quiet." He concludes with the words, "I shed blood for the job I love, I respect my co-stars, I respect my privacy, but this time, silence will be a fatal blow to my honor. I choose to speak up." Point 4. The overwhelming response. The public, the press and public opinion. Immediately after Sam posted, the public opinion exploded. Entertainment news sites such as Entertainment Weekly, Variety, People, and Outlander fan blogs, the series that made both of them have many professional relationships, all posted articles immediately with titles such as, "Sam Heughan says he is the victim in the scandal between Balfe her husband, underground scandal. Is there someone pulling the strings behind the scenes? Should Catriona Balfe speak up?" Within a few hours, Sam participated in Zoom interviews with several reputable online newspapers, expanding on his story. He affirmed that he kept copies of the fake emails, hidden chats, and screenshots. He invited international lawyers to join him in releasing the evidence if necessary. He made it clear that his goal was not to sue or retaliate, but to be transparent and protect himself. The media began to ask, has Catriona Balfe responded? Has her husband spoken out? Will there be legal action? Some gossip blogs brought up old posts that mentioned Sam, with innuendo, and said that Sam has been silent for so long because he has nothing to say. But in the new post, Sam challenged, "If you want to believe that I am the one who interfered, publish your evidence. I have published mine, ready to be confronted." Sam's fans quickly sided with him, calling for calm, supporting him to keep talking, keep the truth. Some of Catriona's fans also spoke up to defend her, asserting that she needs time to organize, to respond when appropriate, and Sam is being led into a case that does not belong to him. On social media, the hashtags #Sam also a victim, Sam is also a victim, #let the truth out, and #silence no more silence. The international press called this one of the biggest dramatic revelations of the year. 5. The climax, the surprise press conference. The public was waiting for a response from Catriona Balfe and her husband, but for more than 24 hours, they remained silent. Some people said they were waiting for the PR team to sort out the words. Sam felt he could no longer wait. He decided to hold a public press conference in London, open to the press and fans. That day, in a banquet room of a luxury hotel, Sam stepped up to the podium, dressed in a formal black suit. Behind him was a screen displaying the name, truth, transparency, respect. In front of hundreds of lenses and cameras, he began. "Hello everyone, I am Sam Heughan. I am not here to make noise, but to tell the truth. I am not here to criticize anyone, but to demand transparency. I am not here to condemn, but to clear responsibility. He recounted in more detail the process of receiving fake emails, the process of verifying the server, the intervention of the anonymous person using someone else's name to create the story. He showed fake screenshots, showing the date and time, the IP address, all of which had been preliminarily checked by the lawyer. When the reporter asked the harsh question, "Are you sure Katrina or her husband were involved?" Sam replied, "I'm not saying they did it directly. I'm saying there was a third party, someone who used their name or image to spread the news. Maybe someone who wanted to polish their name, wanted to cause chaos, or simply wanted to see the fame from a scandal. I'm not saying Katrina or her husband are bad guys. I'm just saying, someone took advantage of their relationship to drag me in." Another reporter asked, "Do you have evidence of the relationship between the fake news and them?" Sam said, "I'm working with lawyers and cyber investigators to access the original server. If in the next few days I can provide evidence linking the fake IP or domain name to a certain individual, I will make it public." He also stated, "I'm ready to mediate if Katrina or her husband wants to have a legal dialogue in public. But I can't let the silence continue." The press conference ended with applause from some fans and silence from many reporters. No one knew whether Katrina would appear or not. 6. Response from the other side. After the press conference, the media continued to intensively question Katrina Balfe and her husband. However, in the first hours, they were completely silent. Some social media accounts of their managers or PRs posted, "We are verifying the information and will respond when necessary. Please wait for an official word from our side." A small newspaper in Ireland, where Katrina used to live, reported that she was residing at home, limiting media contact to keep calm during the public storm. But there was no denial or confirmation of Sam's story. Some bloggers continued to spread rumors. Maybe Katrina is afraid of being affected by the brand. Maybe she is preparing to fight back through her lawyer. Many comments doubted Sam. Is she trying to make a name for herself? Are there any real recordings or letters? Or maybe Sam is being led by the nose. Some Katrina fans sent public messages. "We believe in her. She is someone we love for her talent and her privacy." Shirt. Maybe she was under pressure. Meanwhile, Sam's fans continued to share and comment in support of him, asking Katrina to speak up transparently.